Crawl through the addictive cave. My boyfriend once told me that I can't keep using because it only adds to my problems. I asked him, does it? I now ask you, does it? I believe that you will say yes, but do you know my pain? How do you know? Have you ever been high? Mindlessly high? Have you ever been drawn alone into an ugly black tunnel, smelling its death, deeply depressed, and stumbling over almost corpses, falling on the rocks that bruise and cut, other rocks falling on you, the spider webs brushing your face, and hearing the screams of the damned, yet they aren't close enough to provide you any companionship, and joining in the screaming yourself? Have you? And in the middle of the tunnel, or maybe it's just the beginning, you come into an open place. Not really, but it seems like it's real, and you no longer hear the screaming. You don't feel the rocks and the spider webs. You don't feel anything at all. There's not a single person about you. There's light, temporary light, beautiful light, and you're no longer afraid. But what's better? That endless tunnel or a resting place within? No light or a little light. Feeling the rocks and the cobwebs or not feeling anything at all. Being alone or being with others who are just like you, just alone and misunderstood. Sharing in our loneliness? Does not even a corpse find company in a cemetery? Does not even a rose have a thorn to protect her beauty? I am, or I was alone. I have to choose what to do. Continue to crawl and find peace, or stay in this middle ground and stay weak. I'm going to crawl to the end and brush myself off and stand as another day, being a living example of purity from addiction. I'm going to overcome my void of self, begin to understand the loathing that brought me to this ground. I'm going to be an ivy that reaches towards great heights, and even if my roots and my veins shall be torn down, I will regrow forward to the great things above me. Shall use every reasoning within my logic to change this hardened heart, to see the truth behind eyes that for so long stared back at me and screamed, I hate you. When my heart inside me weeps silently because of all this pain, will I change? Will I lose my dignity? Will anyone stop along the road to lift me up on the days I feel weak and feel I need words of vindication to help me move along? Will you be there? Will anyone who claims to love me take a moment to see these bleeding eyes? Does not this knowledge change how you feel for me and my eternal salvation? Will I be doomed to cry and scream aloud with corpses that have passed before me? No. I will use all my strength to motivate myself and go the miles to the next resting spot so I can find solace, even if it is just for a moment. Do you hear me screaming out to myself, but only wavering on the strength I have? I'm scared to go along, but change has to come within my soul, and I know this hungry soul longs for a greener tomorrow. Tomorrow's sun will shine upon me, for I am a child of God's. So soon do people fall asleep after being awakened by the storm, and feel secure after the lightning and thunder have passed. But I won't feel secure, because secureness only brings uncertainty and a loss of conscience. Love always, laugh often, and live lightly, my friends. We must always take a chance to make a choice, or nothing will ever change.